When you're planning to buy a car, reliability should always be one of the first things you think about. A car may look good and come with the latest features, but if it breaks down often or gives you constant problems along the way, then it won't be worth it in the long run. Also, reliable cars save you money because you won't have to spend too much on repairs, and they also give you peace of mind knowing your car will get you where you need to go without surprises. That's why in this video, we're focusing on reliability as the main factor to look into. We have put together a list of 13 of the most reliable cars in today's market, those that have proven to last long, need fewer repairs, and keep running even after years of use. These are the kinds of cars you want to count on every single day, whether it's for work, family, or travel. So, if you're looking to drive a car that's dependable, cost-effective, and built to last, stick with us as we go through this list. Let's get started and see which cars made it to the top when it comes to true reliability. Number 13. Honda Odyssey. When people talk about reliable family vehicles, the Honda Odyssey often comes up for good reason. For model years like 2015 through 2018, it earns very high marks from both owners and reliability surveys, in which owner satisfaction is high, maintenance costs are among the lowest in its class, and the few problems that do come up tend to be minor. In terms of the Odyssey's design, especially in its fourth generation, it shows how Honda managed to iron out many of the early issues and created a van that lasts, especially with regular upkeep. Under the hood, the Odyssey uses a strong V6 engine, 3.5-liter, paired with a modern automatic transmission. That engine delivers enough power for hauling people or cargo, yet doesn't feel overworked when maintained properly. The build quality, plus features like roomy interiors, good safety equipment, and thoughtful family-friendly touches, sliding second-row seats, stowable third-row, etc., also help it stay useful and comfortable even after many years. As for cost, new Odysseys are not cheap, but they tend to hold their value well, and the cost to own over time is reasonable thanks to fewer big repairs. For example, the 2025 Odyssey has a base price in the low $40,000 depending on trim, EXL, Touring, Elite, and offers advanced safety features as standard. At the same time, used Odysseys from the reliable fourth generation, 2015 to 2017, are often seen as excellent value in the $20,000 to $25,000 range, especially when well-maintained and under 100,000 miles. So now, if you're choosing a reliable car, the Odyssey is one of the safer bets. Just make sure to keep up with regular maintenance, oil, transmission service, etc., and avoid sketchy first-year quirks, and this minivan can last a long time without causing you constant worry. Number 12. Mazda Miata. The Mazda MX-5. Miata is known worldwide for being one of the most reliable sports cars you can own. Unlike other performance cars that often break down or cost a fortune to maintain, the Miata keeps things simple and dependable. Many owners praise it for being fun to drive, lightweight, and easy to take care of without sacrificing reliability. On average, repair costs for the Miata are much lower compared to other sports cars, making it a practical choice if you want performance without the headache of constant repairs. Part of the Miata's reliability comes from its straightforward engineering. It runs on a 2.0-liter Skyactiv G engine paired with either a 6-speed manual or automatic transmission. The car is rear-wheel drive and designed with a near 50-50 weight balance, which makes it not only enjoyable to handle but also less stressful on its components. Unlike cars packed with overly complex systems that can fail, the Miata focuses on proven, durable technology. Recent models even add smart updates, like improved suspension control and handling tweaks, all while staying true to its simple and effective design. When it comes to cost, the Miata is also more accessible than many sports cars. In the US, brand new models usually start around $29,000 to $35,000, depending on the trim. Buyers can choose between different trims like the Sport, Club, and Grand Touring, each with its own features, but all keeping the same reliable foundation. This just goes to show that with the Miata, you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy a car that's fun, dependable, and long-lasting. Number 11. Subaru Legacy. Another reliable car that made through our list is the Subaru Legacy. This is a mid-size sedan that many people pick because it strikes a solid balance, which is dependable, safe, and fairly priced. One of the reasons it's considered reliable is how well it holds up over the years with fewer serious surprises. According to RepairPal, the Legacy has an above-average reliability rating, meaning problems happen less often than many other mid-size cars. It also has an annual repair shop maintenance cost of about $460 to $563, depending on trim and how well the car has been taken care of. Now, when you look at what's under the hood and what's standard, the Legacy shows why it's trusted. All trims come with all-wheel drive, AWD, which helps with traction in rain, snow, or slippery roads, something lots of other sedans don't offer as standard. The base engine is also a 2.5-liter four-cylinder, putting out around 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque. There's also a stronger Turbo 4 option, approximately 260 horsepower, in higher trims if you want more power. Both engines are paired with a continuously variable transmission, CVT, to help with fuel efficiency and smooth shifting. When it comes to its fuel economy, it is pretty good for its class, which is about 27 miles per gallon city/35 miles per gallon highway for the base engine, meaning you won't burn through gas too fast. As for cost and what you get, the Legacy is quite competitive. For 2024 to 2025, base models start around US $26,000 to $28,000, depending on trim and features, while higher trims with more tech, leather, or turbo power go towards US $37,000 to $41,000. Safety features are also strong, with standard driver assist tools including things like forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, which are all helping reduce risk of accidents. One thing to note, though, is that the Subaru has announced that production of the Legacy sedan is ending in the US, so depending on where you are, future availability of new models may be limited. Number 10. The Mazda 6. Next on our list, the Mazda 6 has also earned a reputation in the US market as one of the more reliable and enjoyable mid-size sedans to own. It often ranks high in reliability scores, with IC cars rating it 7.7 out of 10, which makes it a strong option for drivers who don't want constant expensive repairs. Owners also appreciate its comfortable ride, well-made interior for its class, and strong safety features that give extra peace of mind on the road. Now, in terms of its performance, the Mazda 6 offers a solid balance that makes it practical, but also a little more fun compared to some of its competitors. The 2018 refresh brought a quieter cabin, better comfort, and updated features. It typically comes with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder Skyactiv G engine paired with an automatic transmission, which is simple enough to maintain while still delivering smooth daily driving. The US market trims, which are Sport, Touring, Grand Touring, and higher, brought upgrades like LED headlights, keyless entry, improved infotainment, and optional advanced safety systems. These additions help the Mazda 6 stand out in the mid-size sedan market. When it comes to pricing, the Mazda 6 is also very appealing for many buyers in the US. The 2018 base Sport trim started around $21,950, which was competitive at launch. Today, used Mazda 6 models that are 1 to 5 years old usually fall in the $15,500 to $26,600 range, depending on condition and trim, making it accessible without sacrificing reliability. Realistically, though, like any other car brand and type, the Mazda 6 does have some things to look out for. Certain US model years, especially the 2014 version, had transmission issues such as slipping, rough shifting, or whining noises, sometimes appearing as early as 50,000 miles. The Mazda Connect infotainment system in 2014 through 2021 models has also been known to freeze or crash, and even faced a U.S. class action settlement. Some models with the turbocharged 2.5 engine have been linked to coolant leaks and overheating problems, which could lead to costly repairs if ignored. Older models, especially between 2007 and 2013, also suffered from dashboard materials melting in the heat and causing glare. But to compensate, Mazda did extend warranties to help cover those issues. Even with those known concerns, the Mazda 6 is still seen as a strong choice for American drivers who want both style and reliability in their midsize sedan. Its combination of good driving feel, a refined look, and long-lasting performance with proper maintenance makes it an option worth considering alongside bigger names like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord. Number 9. The Ford F-150. The Ford F-150, which lands on our 9th spot, has also earned its reputation as one of America's go-to full-size trucks. It's popular for good reasons because it offers strong towing capacities, a wide variety of trims, and plenty of power options. According to RepairPal, it gets a reliability rating of about 3.5 out of 5, which puts it above average among full-size trucks. The annual repair and maintenance cost on average is around $788, which is higher than smaller cars, but reasonable for a truck of its size and capability. Most owners don't have frequent trips to the repair shop, but when issues come, some can be more serious. Now, under the hood and in its build, the F-150 gives you lots of choices as well. You've got base engines like a 3.3-liter V6, plus more powerful ones like various EcoBoost V6s and even V8s in higher-end trims. There are also models with four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive, different cab sizes, regular, super cab, super crew, and configurations built for work, heavy towing, or comfort. The more basic trims have fewer bells and whistles, while the upgraded trims, like Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum Raptor, add tech, luxury, and off-road capability. As for pricing, you can find a new F-150 in the US, starting in the high 30,000s for the base XL and work-oriented trims, while the more premium or off-road variants can go upwards of $70,000 to over $100,000 depending on trim, powertrain, and added features. For example, the 2025 Super Crew cab versions have MSRP ranges from around $46,000 at the lower trims to well over $100,000 for the top off-road or performance models. That said, the F-150 isn't perfect. Some of the common issues owners report include transmission problems, hard or rough shifting, especially under load or towing, electrical glitches, infotainment freezing, sensors acting up, and issues in newer models with more complex tech. For instance, the rear axle hub recall for 2023 to 2025 models due to potential rollaway risk, or instrument display failures in some 2025 trucks, show that even the king of trucks has areas to watch closely. But overall, if you want a truck that gives serious strength, wide capability, and good resale value, the Ford F-150 remains a top pick in the US. Just be sure to pick a model year known for fewer issues, keep up maintenance, and choose the trim and features that match how you'll use it. With the right care, an F-150 can serve very well for many years and miles. Number 8. The Chevrolet Suburban. The Chevrolet Suburban is also one of the biggest and most well-known full-size SUVs in the US. It is popular for towing, hauling large families, and having huge interior and cargo space. So, if you want a ride that can fit 7 to 9 people, carry lots of stuff behind the third row, or tow trailers and boats, the Suburban is often at the top of the list. People love it especially for road trips, or when you need serious power plus space all together. Additionally, the 2025 version gets a pretty high predicted reliability. 80 out of 100 by US News for the large SUV class. Under the hood, the Suburban offers different powertrain options, depending on your needs. For 2025, you've got V8 engines, like the 5.3-liter and stronger 6.2-liter, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. There are plenty of trims: LS, LT, RST, Z71, Premier, High Country, and you can get two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. The 5.3-liter V8 provides good towing and overall capability, while the 6.2-liter boosts horsepower and torque for those who want more muscle. Its size is massive too, with overall length, curb weight, and passenger plus cargo space are huge. For example, the 2024 Suburban High Country with the 6.2-liter has power of about 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet torque. On price, expect to pay a lot more than smaller SUVs. The base or less option trims usually start in the low $60,000, while higher trims with four-wheel drive, premium features, bigger wheels, and the top V8 engine push the price toward the $80,000 plus or more. Meanwhile, used Suburbans, 1 to 5 years old, can still cost a lot, depending on mileage, trim, and condition. There's a lot to like in the Suburban, but it's not perfect. Owners appreciate how stable it feels, how comfortable it is for long drives, and how much space you get for both people and cargo. The ride quality in newer models is better, interior materials are improved, and GM includes a lot of modern safety and driver assist features. But there are issues to be aware of. Some older years, especially between 2007 and 2014, complained about cracked dashboards, valve lifter failures, excessive oil consumption in V8 engines, and even electrical shorts, including in the windshield washer system, that in some cases caused fires. More recently, models with the 6.2-liter L87 V8 between 2019 to 2024 got a recall because of potential engine damage due to bearing/connecting rod issues. There are also complaints about things like faulty fuel injectors, rough idle in some 5.3-liter engines, and some trim/hardware issues like power locks, interior panels, etc. Basically, if you need a large SUV that can handle big loads, tow heavy trailers, hold the whole gang, and deliver power, the Suburban is a strong pick. But keep in mind, like any other car models, it also demands regular maintenance, oil changes, transmission service, checking for recalls, especially if you're using its full capacity or towing. With all that and good care, the Suburban can last a long time. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz E-Class W124. The 7th spot on our list would be the W124, made roughly 1984 to 1995. It is often praised for its build quality, rugged engineering, and how long many of them last, which is even past 200,000 to 300,000 miles when maintained well. One thing many owners love is that Mercedes built them with simpler mechanicals compared to modern cars, which means fewer things to go wrong, fewer electronic gremlins, and often lower stress on parts if kept up. It was built to take abuse, even work as taxis and long-distance cars in many countries. Rust, wiring, and suspension wear are common, but parts are still available, and many repairs are simple if kept up regularly. Under the hood, different engines were offered with reliable 6-cylinder petrol ones like the M103, M104, and some diesels, depending on the country. Earlier models had a single-row timing chain on some engines, especially the M102, which is less durable and may need replacement or care sooner. Later models get a double-row chain that tends to last much longer. Head gasket issues show up in various engines with age and wear, especially if cooling isn't maintained properly. The wiring harness, especially in 92 to 96 models, is another thing to check since original insulation tends to degrade in heat, causing electrical faults or misfires. In terms of cost and availability in the US, a well-kept W124 can be found in the classics/used market for amounts that vary widely depending on condition, mileage, and originality. The W124-400E from 92 to 93 shows market benchmarks in the $13,000 to $15,000 range for decent examples. If you pick one, you have to expect to spend money on maintenance for things like renewing corroded suspension bushings, fixing rust spots, especially in body panels, wheel arches, sills, replacing worn ball joints, and perhaps more involved work like addressing head gasket or wiring problems. Because it's old, labor can also add up. With the W124 E-Class, if you find one that's been treated well, it can be one of the most durable cars you'll ever own. The strong construction, simple but solid engineering, and availability of parts still make it a favorite among classic car lovers. But yet again, you need to be ready to do preventive maintenance, like checking for rust, addressing wiring deterioration, keeping up cooling, and taking care of oil and gasket issues. If you do, these old Mercs often reward you with years of performance, style, and reliability that many modern cars can't match. Number 6. Toyota Camry. This has been one of the most trusted sedans in the US for many years. People buy it because it's dependable, easy to maintain, and doesn't cause constant problems. Many drivers say it runs for a very long time if you just keep up with the regular maintenance. The latest Camry models also score high in reliability ratings, which shows Toyota keeps this car strong and durable. Simply put, it's the kind of car you can count on for daily driving, long trips, and family use without worrying too much about sudden breakdowns. When it comes to what's under the hood, the Camry gives you choices. You can get it with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, a more powerful 3.5-liter V6, or even as a hybrid if you want better fuel savings. Most versions are front-wheel drive, but some trims also offer all-wheel drive, which helps if you live in a place with snow or heavy rain. The trims fit different needs, like for the LE, which is more basic, SE is sporty, XLE is more comfortable and luxury-focused, while the TRD and XSE trims give you more performance and style. No matter which one you choose, all models come with Toyota's safety features and good fuel economy. Price-wise, a new Camry in the US usually starts around $27,000 to $30,000 and can go up to the mid-30,000s depending on the trim and features. It's not the cheapest in its class, but it's affordable compared to other cars that offer the same features. Owning one is also easier on the wallet because repairs, insurance, and fuel costs are usually lower than most rivals. On top of that, Camrys hold their value well, meaning if you decide to sell later, you'll likely get a better price compared to many other sedans. Of course, no car is perfect. Some Camry model years had small problems like display or electronic glitches, but Toyota usually fixed these through recalls or warranty service. The hybrid versions and AWD trims may cost more up front, but many owners feel it's worth it for the fuel savings or better handling. In general, if you take care of it with regular oil changes, fluid checks, and simple maintenance, a Camry will give you many years of trouble-free driving and is one of the safest bets for a reliable car in the US. Number 5. Honda Accord. The Honda Accord is often seen as a dependable family car that you can count on every day, whether it's for going to work, school, or long road trips. The big reason why so many drivers love the Accord is its long life. With good care and regular maintenance, this car can easily last well over 200,000 miles, and many owners even push it past 300,000 without major problems. That's why you still see older Accords running smoothly on American roads, because it's a car that's built with durability in mind. Another thing that makes the Accord stand out is the balance between power and fuel efficiency. The standard engine is a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, which gives plenty of strength for everyday driving while still saving gas. For those who want more speed and power, there's also a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine that makes the Accord feel sportier and quicker on the highway. Honda even offers a hybrid version, which is great for people who want to spend less on fuel and reduce trips to the gas station. No matter which version you choose, the Accord drives smoothly, feels stable on the road, and handles both city traffic and long-distance travel with ease. The Accord also gives buyers different trims to match their needs and budget. The base model, LX, comes with all the basics you need. The Sport and EX trims add more features, like larger wheels, a better sound system, and upgraded interiors. For drivers who want a more premium experience, trims like the EXL and Touring offer leather seats, advanced technology, and luxury-like comfort. On top of that, every Accord comes with Honda Sensing, which is Honda's package of safety features. This includes things like lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control, all of which help keep you and your family safer on the road. When it comes to price, a new Honda Accord in the US usually starts around $28,000 for the basic version and can go up to the mid-30,000s if you choose the fully loaded touring trim. Hybrid models cost a little more at the start, but they save money on gas in the long run. Maintenance and insurance are also reasonable compared to many other mid-size cars. And another big advantage is resale value. Accords hold their value well, meaning if you decide to sell or trade it in later, you'll get back more of your money compared to other brands. Like any car, the Accord isn't perfect. Some model years have had small issues like infotainment screen glitches or brake noise, but these are minor and don't take away from the overall dependability. Honda usually addresses them quickly with updates or service. What matters most is that the Accord's engine and transmission are very solid, and if you take care of the car with regular oil changes and fluid checks, it can serve you for many years without giving you expensive problems. The Accord also works for almost anyone. Families like it because it's safe and roomy, commuters like it because it's fuel efficient, and longtime owners appreciate how reliable it stays even after years of use. Simply put, the Honda Accord is a car that you can trust to get you where you need to go without letting you down, which is why it continues to be one of the best-selling cars in the US year after year. Number 4. Toyota 4Runner. In the US, the Toyota 4Runner is especially popular among people who love outdoor adventures or need a vehicle that can handle rough roads without breaking down. Unlike many modern SUVs that are built more like cars, the 4Runner is built on a truck-style frame. This design makes it much stronger and better suited for heavy use, whether that's towing, hauling, or going off-road. Because of its solid build, many 4Runners stay on the road for 250,000 miles or more when properly maintained, which is a big reason why people consider it one of the most reliable SUVs out there. When it comes to performance, the 4Runner comes with a 4.0-liter V6 engine paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission. It's not the most fuel-efficient SUV, but it makes up for that with power and durability. The engine delivers plenty of strength for daily driving, towing trailers, or climbing steep off-road trails. Toyota also designed the suspension and drivetrain to be tough enough to handle rough terrain, making it a go-to choice for camping, road trips, and outdoor adventures. While many newer SUVs focus on comfort and city driving, the 4Runner stays true to its roots as a rugged, adventure-ready vehicle. The 4Runner also offers different trims in the US to fit different needs. The base SR5 gives you all the essentials, while the TRD Off-Road and TRD Pro trims are built specifically for drivers who want serious off-road, with features like skid plates, stronger suspension, and special traction control systems. On the other hand, the limited trim focuses more on comfort, with leather seats, a premium sound system, and advanced technology. No matter the trim, Toyota includes a strong set of safety features under the Toyota Safety Sense package, like lane departure alert, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking, which help make the SUV safer on highways and in city traffic. In terms of price, the Toyota 4Runner usually starts around $40,000 in the US for the base model and can go up to the mid to high $50,000 for the TRD Pro or fully loaded limited trims. While that might sound high compared to some other mid-size SUVs, many owners see it as a good investment because of how long the 4Runner lasts. Another big plus is its resale value, in which used 4Runners often sell for high prices, even after years of use, which shows just how much people trust this SUV. Maintenance costs are also reasonable, and Toyota's strong dealer network makes service easy to find across the country. When it comes to gas mileage, the 4Runner is much lower compared to car-based SUVs, and its interior design feels a bit older since Toyota hasn't changed it much in recent years. However, for buyers who value strength and reliability over fancy features, those downsides don't matter much. What's more important is that the 4Runner has a proven record of lasting through tough conditions and high mileage, which is exactly what many drivers are looking for. It just goes to show that the Toyota 4Runner stands out as a reliable, go-anywhere SUV that can serve as both a family vehicle and an adventure machine. It's built to handle long years of use, tough roads, and big miles without giving owners major problems. For anyone in the US who wants an SUV that's as dependable on the highway as it is on a dirt trail, the 4Runner remains one of the strongest choices in the market today. Number 3. Toyota Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser has always been known as one of the strongest and most reliable SUVs ever made. In the US, it built a name for itself as a vehicle that could last for decades while still giving comfort and luxury. Many owners report their Land Cruisers easily passing 200,000 or even 300,000 miles and still running great. That's why it's often called a forever SUV, because it's made to survive rough use, long road trips, and even off-road challenges without falling apart quickly. In the US market, the most recent Land Cruiser models before 2021 came with a 5.7-liter V8 engine paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This setup gave it a lot of power, whether for towing heavy loads, climbing steep trails, or simply cruising on the highway. It also came with full-time 4-wheel drive, along with off-road tools like crawl control and terrain modes, which made it one of the few luxury SUVs that could really handle dirt, mud, snow, and rocks. While other high-end SUVs were designed mostly for city driving, the Land Cruiser was different because it mixed luxury with serious strength. Inside, it offered a lot of comfort and space, with leather seats, advanced tech, and room for up to 8 people. Families loved it not just for the features, but for the peace of mind that it wouldn't break down easily. The only downside was the price. Before Toyota stopped selling it in 2021, a new Land Cruiser cost around $85,000 to $90,000, which made it one of the most expensive Toyota vehicles. Still, many buyers didn't mind paying more because of how reliable it was and how well it held its value over time. Even used Land Cruisers with high mileage often sell at higher prices compared to other SUVs. As we mentioned, in 2021, Toyota discontinued the Land Cruiser in the US, but the model returned in 2024 with a brand new look. The latest version is a bit smaller and starts at a lower price, around $55,000 to $60,000, making it easier for more people to buy. Even with the changes, it's still built on Toyota's tradition of toughness, dependability, and off-road ability. Whether you go for the older V8 version or the new 2024 model, the Land Cruiser continues to be one of the most reliable and long-lasting SUVs you can find in the US. Number 2, Toyota Sequoia. The Toyota Sequoia is another full-size SUV from Toyota that also has a strong reputation in the US for being both powerful and reliable. It was first introduced in the early 2000s as a larger, more family-focused alternative to the Land Cruiser. While the Land Cruiser is known for its off-road toughness, the Sequoia became popular among American families who wanted lots of space, comfort, and the kind of reliability Toyota is known for. Over the years, it has built a track record of lasting well beyond 200,000 miles when properly maintained, making it a solid choice for long-term ownership. Under the hood, older Sequoias came with a 5.7-liter V8 engine that delivered strong towing capacity and dependable performance. It was paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and offered both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive versions. This made it versatile because it is good for daily family driving, long road trips, or hauling boats and trailers. In 2023, Toyota gave the Sequoia a big redesign, switching to a more modern 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain. This new setup improved fuel efficiency compared to the older V8, which was known for being thirsty on gas. Inside, the Sequoia is about space and comfort. It seats up to 8 people, making it a favorite for larger families. The interior is also loaded with tech features like Toyota's latest infotainment system, large touchscreens, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and advanced safety features under Toyota's Safety Sense package. Depending on the trim level, buyers can choose from more rugged versions for adventurous use or luxury-focused trims like the Capstone Edition, which adds high-end leather and wood details. When it comes to cost, the Sequoia is more affordable than the Land Cruiser, but still sits at the higher end of Toyota's lineup. The older V8 models usually sold new in the $50,000 to $65,000 range, while the redesigned 2023 hybrid Sequoia starts around $59,000 and can reach over $75,000 for the top trims. While that might sound pricey, many owners see it as a good investment because of Toyota's proven long-term reliability and strong resale value. For anyone in the US looking for a big SUV that can haul, tow, and handle years of family use without constant problems, the Sequoia might be a good choice for you for being a dependable option that delivers both power and peace of mind. Number 1. Lexus LS400. The last car on our list is the Lexus LS400, which is a model that truly changed the luxury car market when it first arrived in the US back in 1989. This sedan was Lexus's very first car, and it immediately set a new standard for comfort, smoothness, and most importantly, reliability. At a time when European luxury cars like Mercedes and BMW dominated the market, the LS400 surprised everyone by offering the same level of luxury and performance, but with Toyota's legendary durability built in. It was quiet, refined, and so well built that it quickly earned a reputation as one of the most dependable luxury cars ever made. Under the hood, the LS400 came with a 4.0-liter V8 engine that was powerful yet silky smooth. Paired with an automatic transmission, it delivered a driving experience that was both strong and effortless. What made it stand out, however, was how little trouble it gave owners compared to its European rivals. Many LS400s easily passed 300,000 miles with only regular maintenance, which was unheard of in the luxury segment at that time. This combination of performance and bulletproof reliability helped Lexus win over thousands of American buyers who wanted prestige without the constant repair bills. Inside, the LS400 was packed with features that felt ahead of its time. It offered plush leather seats, advanced climate control, high-quality sound systems, and an incredibly quiet cabin thanks to excellent engineering and insulation. While its styling was more conservative compared to flashier European cars, the LS400 focused on substance over show, and that actually worked perfectly for buyers who valued quality and comfort above all else. In terms of cost, the LS400 was also a game-changer. When it launched, it was priced significantly lower than German luxury sedans, starting around $35,000, while competitors often cost $50,000 or more. That value made it a smart buy then, and even today, used LS400s are sought after because they can still deliver luxury and dependability for a fraction of the price of newer luxury cars. The LS400 has reshaped what people expected from a high-end vehicle. It's no wonder it lands a spot in a legendary place among car enthusiasts and reliability experts. At the end of the day, All 13 cars we talked about in this video show one clear truth that a reliable car will definitely give you peace of mind. Whether it's the dependable Toyota Camry, the family-ready Honda Odyssey, the tough Land Cruiser, or the smooth and trusted Lexus LS400, these cars are built to last and will keep doing it for years, without giving you constant problems or draining your money on repairs. Also, choosing a reliable car means choosing less stress, fewer headaches, and more confidence every time you drive. You can even treat these cars as long-term partners that keep you safe and comfortable. So if you're planning your next car purchase, let this list guide you, because in the end, what really matters is having a car you can count on mile after mile. We hope you find this video helpful, and if you're dealing with other issues with your car, let us know by leaving a comment below. We'll gladly cover that next here on Fix It. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming tips.